Michal from greenshoppingstore.com, and thanks for joining us today. Today we went out for a very special visit. We're visiting Ayala, and today we're going to learn about olive oil. This is a very special organic olive oil manufacturing facility, and it's located in Tzipori. It's just a few miles away from Nazareth. So I apologize for the noises around, but I hope we can get the conversation going. Conversation will be in Hebrew, but I'll translate later on. So, תודה שהסכמת לאכול לנו.
The olives around Tzipori are anywhere between 60 to 600 or even 1,000 years old. They still grow olives that are picked and pressed. Growing the olives is a big challenge. It is a very strong tree, but there are over 250 types of insects that are harming the harvest. The trees must be treated or there will be not enough fruit. In addition, the plantation needs a lot of weeding, which in the organic plantation is done mechanically with no chemicals. They fertilize with compost rather than the standard common chemical fertilizers. Another thing they feel is important is preserving old traditional workmanship that is slowly disappearing. They combine the old with the new. Part of that is using the stones to grind and crush the olives. And that brings us to talk about the manufacturing process. One very important factor for the quality of the oil is shortening the time between picking and pressing the olives. The olives are picked in the morning and rushed into the oil press. The olives are then washed with minimum amounts of water. The water is discarded to an ecological water treatment pool. All the machinery and the grinding stones are also well washed on a daily basis, and all the water is discarded to the pool. The treatment is done by bacteria and plants. The clean water is used to water the rest of the farm, so there is no water waste in the process. In this facility, Ayala's family chose to use the stones. For an unknown reason, they realized that there is something very authentic in the taste of the olive oil if the olives are pressed in the stones rather than by the machine knives. The olives are crushed and processed under the stones for about 30 minutes. Then it flows into a centrifuge that separates the oil, the excess water, and the solid waste, which is also called pomace. The solid waste is used for heating fuel instead of wood or diesel, or given to a neighboring cattle farm, as the cows loves to eat it and it is very healthy for them. The excess water that is coming out of the fruits is the big ecological pollutant, as it contains phenols that are highly toxic, and even the tiniest amounts can cause real damage to water wells. So the best way to consume olive oil is to know the growers and the oil press owners and buy local. However, this is not possible for most people. So we asked Ayala to give us some tips on how to make the best choice when we shop for olive oil in our local grocery store. If you happen to buy olive oil from a local manufacturer, do not cook or fry with it until 3 months passed from the press. The reason is that the leftover solids, when heated, are strong oxidants, and we do not want to use them. You can definitely season your salads though. But if you purchase your olive oil in your local grocery store, it is recommended to follow these guidelines. The quality of the olive oil is measured by the amount of free fatty acids in the oil. The lowest, the better. You should be looking for extra virgin olive oil. Always look for dark glass bottles or tin cans. Even neon lights in the aisles of the grocery store can help oxidation of the oil and lower its quality. Heat is another factor that spoils the oil. Store in a cool, dark place. Do not place the bottle next to your oven or stove or on the windowsill. Oxygen in the air will oxidize the oil. Therefore, pour some oil for your few days' supply to a smaller dark glass bottle or jar, and reduce to minimum opening of your big bottle to minimize the oxygen amounts that will enter it with every opening. Check the dates. Olive oil will usually be good within a year from the manufacturing. If you're purchasing a boutique oil, then it can also be good for 2, 3, or 4 years. If the price looks too good on the shelves, check the dates. There are more things you can do with the olive oil besides eating. Olive oil is very healthy. It is full of antioxidants and you can use it in various ways. You can rub it to your skin as a moisturizer. Ayala says you need to be careful with your clothes because it may stain. It is very good for the skin, but since the smell will fit your plate and not your skin, she adds a few drops of lavender oil so it smells good. You can put it on your hair as well. Take a tablespoon of olive oil in the morning on an empty stomach to support the digestive system. However, if you have high cholesterol or diabetes, use only 1 teaspoon and please consult your physician. We're not professional dietitians. If you add some lemon juice drops, it will help the vitamins in the oil to absorb in the body.
So this was really interesting. I hope we can get many tips out of this conversation. And I want to thank you, Ayala, for sitting with us here on this beautiful day. And thank you. If you want to learn more information, please go to our website. This is www.greenshoppingstore.info. And if you like this movie, please click on the like button below. Bye.